to a dreamer a day, as you know. So we've got our dreamer on with us right now. We're also on Facebook.com/Make It Plain and YouTube.com/Make It Plain. Check us out all over. Our dreamer today, Dreamer Day, is Lucero Gil. Lucero, am I pronouncing your name correctly?
Hi, yes, you are pronouncing my name correctly.
Oh, good. All right, I'm glad. Glad I got her. How are you this morning? Good morning.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure to have. How are you?
It's a pleasure to have me.
How are you?
Nervous, but
Why are you nervous?
good.
Don't be nervous. We just talking on the phone, just you and me.
Yeah.
So you are a dreamer. What is your status in terms of application? Are you able to reapply under what Trump's new plan is?
Unfortunately, I am not able to reapply
Okay.
since my DACA expires next year, and it's no time. There's no time left within these 6 months.
Okay. So yours expires in 2018.
Yeah.
Tell us your story. How did you come into America?
Well, actually, when I was a little girl, around the age of 2.5, my parents, my parents and I, we were all in Mexico, and they have decided to come to the United States for the American dream, which is jobs that are better, and education for me.
Okay.
During that time, I really didn't have an idea why, and they just always said that it was for the better of us, to make our life and rebuild ourselves, to make us stronger. Yeah, okay.
So so when your parents got it, did they have a visa, or were they documented anyway when they brought you here?
No, we all went through the border. So my dad pretty much came to the United States first, and then it was me and my mom to go later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were usually about 2 years old.
Yeah.
So a lot of dreamers talk about finding out that they were undocumented. Was that the same for you? Did you find out? Did you already know that, or did you go through some event in life that revealed to you that you weren't documented?
Well, when I was little, my dad used to tell me that that there will be in a lifelong, there will be some kind of problem that will enable me to continue. But I never thought about it until when I started high school, because interest in colleges and everything. And my dad always told me, oh, be careful, because certain colleges may not accept you because you're undocumented. And that was a problem. I don't have financial aid. I'm based on a scholarship, the Dream Us scholarship, which thankfully I got in and pays my 4-year college here in the United States.
Because otherwise, as a dreamer, you wouldn't be eligible, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't be eligible.
Yeah, and that's one of the myths, folks, that these individuals are benefiting from things in the way that other American citizens do, and they actually don't. That's why they want to become citizens. They want to contribute to the country, to the society, and be citizens. And let me get this straight. Are you in med school?
No, I want to pursue going to med school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Why does medicine interest you?
Well, since I was a girl, I always wanted to be a doctor, and as I grew up, my interest was in kids, taking care of kids, looking out for them,
Mm-hmm.
showing them to succeed in life,
Okay.
and then especially helping them out when they have any health issues.
Now you're in undergrad now, or you finished with undergrad?
No, I'm an undergrad
You're
student.
still in undergrad. And so,
Yeah.
what do you major in? Biology?
Yeah.
I used to want to be a doctor too, Lucero. Um, but then I took chemistry in high school, and that ended all that.
Um,
That discouraged me. So I admire you for pursuing that and wanting to do exactly what you're doing. What about your parents? Are they still here in the country?
yeah, they're still here.
Hmm. Do you regret now exposing yourself, coming out of the shadows to apply for DACA? Because that was one of the issues, the risk of coming out of the shadows and then being um, uh, uh, caught in a situation like this. Do you regret doing that now?
Well, it has its pros and cons because I feel, well, pros, there you have people to support you,
Hmm.
and I always thought that there weren't a lot of dreamers who were there or like people to support you, and it's nice to have that support since that makes you feel stronger and continue pursuing what you're doing and not giving up
Hmm.
or quitting,
Hmm. Hmm.
especially when that is not only hurting you but your family and the community would be going down. That has an effect towards us.
Yeah. You're still going to classes?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that like? What is it like to go to school and carry out your daily responsibilities under this pressure, not knowing what's going to happen?
Well, walking to college is not as easy as I thought because thinking there could have been some police officers that would discriminate you, especially since now police officers have been all out of the country and hurting other people without them doing anything to them. But sometimes I have to look over myself and protect myself and look around to see if there's nothing harmful going on. Just
Hmm.
continue my road to school.
Yeah. Yeah. What year are you in school?
I'm a sophomore.
Okay. So you're just getting started. How's school going? How are your grades?
They're good.
I bet they
Yeah, I'm
are.
holding in there.
I bet they are.
Yeah.
So you, I'm sure, like everyone else, wants the public to call Congress and say, pass the Dream Act, pass to citizenship, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How are your parents feeling about this, and what are they um what do they think about what's going on? Are they scared for you?
Yeah, they're pretty scared,
Hmm.
thinking that somebody will deport me or me not being able to pursue my career and not knowing what to do if something happens with me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that one of the things that's unfortunate is that some of the parents who brought you young people in, I mean, it's not as if they are at great risk because they didn't necessarily come out of the shadows. Those of you who are young people who, through no fault of your own, ended up here, you were children, had no choice,
Yeah.
are going to be penalized for decisions that your parents made. Don't get me wrong, I don't think your parents made a bad decision. I don't feel that way. I know some people do, but they were doing their best for you so you could have the best in life. And but you didn't bring yourself here. So, it would be it'd be kind of, I mean, it's tough for your parents to be able to stay and you would have to go. And I know that's not what they want.
Yeah.
You have siblings?
Yeah, just one brother here.
Is he DACA also, or no?
No,
He was
lucky him, he was born here.
he's born in the United States. So you have
Yeah.
what is I'm just learning about through this whole process of A Dreamer a Day, Lucero, I've just heard about mixed status families. So I'm understanding what a mixed status family is. You are a mixed status in a mixed status family.
Yeah.
Now, what about you? Did your parents ever consider applying for citizenship themselves?
Well, they can't do that because they need somebody else who basically they would be dependent on.
Okay.
Without that, they can't get no citizenship.
And that's one of the path to citizenship anyway is so complicated. It's almost like
it really is.
It's almost, Lucero, like it's a different rule for every person. Like it's an individual guideline or regulation for each person. So
it's so different for every single person. You can't do this. No, you have to do this.
Right. Well, very proud of you. That wasn't so bad, was it?
No, it
wasn't. Okay. Well, God bless you, you and your family in my prayers. We're thinking about you, whatever we can do to be supportive. You hang in there, be tough, go to school, get that 4.0 GPA, and you get ready to go to med school because we're going to make sure that happens, okay?
Yes. Thank you so much.
Where you want to go to med school?
Well, I'm thinking of a few ones like Mount Sinai.
Okay. And what kind of medicine you want to practice?
Well, actually, I'm undecided with emergency patients or pediatrician.
We need doctors. We need Lucero, folks. 2243121. Call your member of Congress. Go to dreamers.fwd.us as well. Dreamers.fwd.us and figure out how you can get involved. Find out how you can get involved. Lucero, pleasure to meet you. Keep up the good work, okay? And do well in school now. All right, then. Take care. Our Dreamer a Day, Lucero Gil, with us. We'll take a break. This is MIB.